How did I get lost in my own orbit, revolving around the planet that no one else can find? I'm waiting for signals on my screen when the signs that I'm receiving are all delayed in time. All I wanted was a little space, a place where I can fully be myself. Was building up a world that keeps me safe. How couldn't I see it really was a cage? Give me a little space. All I wanted was a little space, a place where I can fully be myself. Was building up a world that keeps me safe. How couldn't I see it really was a cage?
Good morning, buddies. Oh, I didn't mean to pause the music. I just meant to turn it down. Good morning, my buddies. Okay, well, there's supposed to be something here, but for some reason, my tablet, the reflecting app isn't working. So give it 1 second. Let me say hi to everybody, and then we'll get started with everything. But let me scroll up. Good morning, Moxie. Hello, hello. Good morning, Kibby. Congrats on getting first, and thank you for the 9-month resub. We had a baby. Its name was Trillestial or Tribby. I don't know which one I like better. Wanderer, thank you for contributing to science. Kibby, thank you for contributing to science. Wanderer, I'm sorry you didn't get first. Better luck next time, buddy. But good morning, everybody. Welcome in. Let me try restarting my reflector app, I guess. Because that's the only thing I can do. Let me try reconnecting first. Then we'll reset the app. I've never had it do this before, right? Just like black screens. It's new. No, still a dark screen. Alright, let's try closing the software. And relaunching it. And hope that it didn't die. I would be really sad if after all of this time of getting this app to work, if it just stopped working. Now it's not open. Hello? Hello? Make sure it closed properly, because sometimes what can happen is you close it and it didn't actually close. Alright, he force closed it through the task manager. How did Audacity? Launch it. I think. Here we go. All right. No device is detected reflecting to these nuts. 8, 3, 1. It's loading. It still doesn't work. Bruh. Why? Why? I just want to show you guys my art. Will we have to work on emote stuff today instead? I'm hoping that whatever this is gets sorted out. Like on this tiny preview it shows. That's crazy. It actually shows my screen on this tiny little preview over here. That's crazy. We can watch the stream through this tiny preview. No, that's not. What's happening? Why? That really pisses me off, honestly. Because, like, I don't. Okay. So, I guess we aren't going to work on my VGen stuff today, because I was originally going to, but apparently that's my Reflector app has other plans. So, we'll start with some emote stuff. We'll finish off the emotes. Because apparently this doesn't want to work. So give me 1 second to pull all that out. I hope by Thursday it fixes itself. I'm not sure what would fix it. Maybe some update will get released or something. I don't know. Maybe an update will get pushed out. But until then, back to this. We'll finish this up today probably. As we were getting pretty far into it. We just had a few lines to color in, I think, was all that was left. Let me blow some bubbles to make up for the tech malfunction we've already had within the first 10 minutes of stream. I want to do all the shiny stuff in the eyes. Also, I'm gonna steal this color. Iris outlines. Art game time! Art game time! I do actually have some art games that I haven't ever played on stream. That I want to. Oh, that looks so cool. Hope you're well, thank you. I appreciate that. Is it a Bryzel's first thing in OBS? Oh no, it's not even an OBS issue. It wasn't showing up on my screen, like on my screen. So the Reflector app works with my iPad to where you basically AirPlay your screen to your computer. The app is called Reflector 4, and then it just mirrors your screen. Sorry, you don't AirPlay. You mirror your screen to that. Like you can mirror your phone screen to your TV nowadays. It's that same concept, but for some reason on my computer, the preview icon was showing my iPad, but the actual iPad display that they give you wasn't working, which is weird. So I'm thinking it might be something with the app. I need to like update it or something. Something we can look at later if I remember, which hopefully I will. Fixing these eyes to look more serious. Whack. I agree. Where's the... I wanna push some of this up. next, we can come over here and we can make another, but this time we're gonna make it a rasper layer and keep it. And just get our regular pen out. Lower the size of the brush. A normal amount. Okay, we're not gonna use that line. I'm a liar. We're actually gonna grab our circle tool, our ellipse tool. And then get our line tool. How did I do the hearts in her eyes? Oh, I didn't do hearts in her eyes. I guess because I have a heart in my eye already. I didn't put her hearts in the eyes. I'm gonna like screenshot this so I don't have to keep flipping back and forth. And I'm gonna just pull that screenshot up over here for me. On my left side. So I don't have to keep, or I mean on my right side, so I don't have to keep switching this back and forth. Keep switching it to reference, and then I'm like, wait. Lotta. What are we doing this Tuesday morning, friends? What y'all up to? We working? What do you guys do for work if you want to share? You don't have to. Before I lost my job, I was a professor. I didn't have a professor title, I was a lecturer. Sorry, I should clarify because there is a difference. But I did like college lectures for art and cinematography type things. Specifically, it's a course called Time-Based Media, which if you've ever done like a multimedia track art position thing in college, you might know what that is already. But it covers a lot of the same things as cinematography, just in a more art-focused and less like cinema-focused thing. Before that, what did I do before I started teaching? Oh god, I worked at a gym after I got my like first degree. How sad is that? Went to college, got my degree, and then I worked the front desk at a gym for like way too long. Way too long. For about a year until I went to grad school, which is when I got my TA chip, and then that led to me teaching. But, and then before that job was, I guess, college, so it doesn't count. Don't really count. Oh, we're not doing that part right now. Oh. Brush size for no reason. Increase the brush size a little bit. I'm trying to copy the way I have it over here. That's also too small. Alright, and then we do little dots of light, love. Nobody will see but me, because nobody can see an emote with this much detail. I also scale emotes down before I upload them to resize them, because otherwise the size is too big usually. Alright, so then we're gonna duplicate that layer, and then we're gonna take the duplicated layer and we're gonna blur that shit. And then we're gonna take the original layer and change its opacity a bit so it's not so heavy. Look how nice and glowy that looks. And we merge those layers and duplicate it. We move it to this eye. Boom. Except for we're gonna resize it a bit. Perfect. Okay. Merge the layer below, and we can name these eye highlight and then eye shadow, which is not to be confused with like what you wear on your eyelids, eyeshadow, which is like one thing. This would be like eye space shadow. Okay. And then I had this other thing, which is a neat addition that I've never really done before, where I created this like, I guess I don't need that tool specifically. Oh, it's this.
It's time.
This time.
We got this. It's ours.
Me after killing everything in a video game. It reminds me of this song. It reminds me of this song by SMF. If you guys know this song, 17 years old. Just shoot me. Just shoot me. Just fucking shoot me at this point. What the hell? What do you mean? It's almost an adult. I can't. If you like that other song, you probably like, this is like the OG of that song. Give it a minute. It's a 5 minute long song back when songs were longer. Unless this is not the song, but I'm pretty sure it is. It just has a big intro. Maybe not. This is the right song, right? Yes, this is it. This is the like OG version of that other song. Ha! Oh. Ha 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 I love this song. The right way to wake up with EDM. That's like in my head at all times. I love it. I'm all sweaty. I'm all sweaty. Yo, you know what would be fucking crazy? And I just realized was like an actual possibility that I didn't think was an actual possibility. We might hit 3,000 Twitch followers by the end of this year. That's insane. That's insane to see that. I just looked over at the number and I was like, wait. Wait, that's actually possible. Okay. Okay. You're not a hard. Too small. Bigger. Yeah. I think it's something like this. My ducky! Yo! I was actually gonna message you today because I hadn't heard from you in a minute and I was like, I wonder how my ducky is doing. I was gonna do that after stream. You like read my mind. That's crazy. Hi cutie, how are you doing today? I hope you're having a good day. Thank you for the 25-month resub, that's insane. 2 years and some change, you know? 2 years and some change. Oh, I should turn the music back. It's a little loud. Okay. Okay, yes. Yes. And then I did a very light blue mini circle inside. I've been so busy with prepping for one. And, oh, I figured. It's finally over. Nice. I was like, I know she's busy. I figured you were doing stuff, but also like, I'm so proud of you for getting all that cleaning done. Yeah, I was gonna say, good job with all the cleaning. It is like mentally exhausting prepping to have people over, but the benefit of getting a clean house because you panic clean is it's unappreciated in our time. I think we need to give it a little bit more credit. Real, right? Honestly, it's why when I lived in the dorms, I used to have people over all the time just to keep it clean. So I wouldn't ever let it get too dirty. Because I'd just have people over randomly and I didn't ever want them to see like how bad it looked. Diamonds are made under pressure. True, Kibbeach, with the true sentiments out here. With the true sentiments. Are you proud of me, Ducky? I'm using CSP right now. Isn't that crazy? We're using the CSP. This part right here, I'm literally, there's nothing that comes out of me adding this. But I just wanted to. You know? His mom made a joke that she should just visit every 4 months or so for that, and I was like, first of all rude, but second of all true. That's so funny, but it's true. It's accurate. It's just accurate. Oh, you know the difference in the other one? I made the iris line darker. I'm looking at it now. I'm looking at what I had over here. And I'm seeing a darker color. I brought it here. And then I was like, blended this. Yeah, I did like a... Except for... Oh, no, it's just this. I made this just a lot darker. And I don't think I made it a clipping mask. Yeah, and then I think we just erased. Yeah, that's what I did. I was like, how did I get the eye to look so good in this other emote? It looks so good, thank you. Hi, Reptilian. Good morning. How are you doing today? Yeah, that looks a little better. There's still some white here I want to get rid of. I'm not really sure what that is. So crispy. I agree. I'm a big fan. Hi, Addie. Welcome in. How are you doing today? Thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. Okay. Alright. I think that's good. Do these look very similar to these eyes? Yes. Now we just gotta add the yellow, the colors to it. And it'll look great. Hi, Romanticized Nightmare. Oh, I love your username. That's so cute. There was a really old song called Beautiful Nightmare. And the chorus was, is it a sweet dream or a beautiful nightmare? Or something like that. And I was like, I love that so much. So now your username reminded me of that. I love that. Welcome in. Thank you. I'm glad you like it. Doing okay. Took my medicine, so now I'm eating a tub of yogurt. Good. Oh, you just reminded me. That's what I was supposed to do. Ah! It's not that. That was not what I was supposed to do. Our pill pack for the week. So your girl can take her medicine properly. So let's do that. And this could be your reminder to take your medicine if you haven't today. Let's do it together. All right? Thank you for reminding me, Reptilian, and good job on you for taking yours. I take 4 pills a day. and I use a pill organizer to make sure I take them because I forget if I have or not. And the bot that we have on our Discord server. These two things combined help me make sure I'm taking my meds, because otherwise I will forget and have forgotten. The username popped in my head one day, and I said, "Fuck it, I'll try it." And well, it's stuck. I really love it. It's perfect. Romanticized nightmare. You know, you could argue that's what my life is. No, I'm kidding. I'm kidding. I'm kidding. Becoming unemployed and using it as the opportunity to become a full-time streamer. Yes, it's a romanticized nightmare. If I don't laugh, I'll cry. So it's the only option, really. Oh my god. I know some people are like, oh, you shouldn't joke about, like, unhappy things that have happened to you because it's minimizing it. Did I just... No, wait, what? Oh, I double dropped. I was like, why do I have 4 pills in one and 3 in the other? Because I put 2 of the same pill in the wrong thing. Make sure I didn't do that anywhere else. Now we're done. And to reduce stigma around medicine, to share what I have to take today, my beautiful concoction of pills, we have 1 vitamin D3 2000 IU 15 micrograms pill. Laughing at bad stuff is really the only way I can deal with it. Same! If I don't laugh, I will cry. And I really don't feel like crying most of the time. It's sought out and desired. True. True. It is sought out and desired is a very good point. So I have my vitamin D3, which helps with the fact that I'm basically a vampire and never let my skin see the sun. Thank you for the follow! I appreciate it! Welcome to being a buddy. Welcome to the hive mind. Happy to have ya. And thank you for contributing to science. We appreciate it. Oh, I've put my pills in the wrong order. Oops. Hold up. This is the one pill I have to put in on certain days of the week, which is the birth control pill, which, fun fact, I don't actually take for its real purpose, which is to stop you from getting pregnant. Nowadays, I guess that is also why I take it, but I take it for ovarian cysts that show up in my body if I don't take these every day. So I've been taking birth control since I was 14 years old. And I remember they lied to me, trying to tell me that I was on some, like, low-strength birth control because they were worried that now that I'm on birth control that I would use it as, like, a pass to go have a bunch of sex, which is not what happened. I also later found out that that was a lie, and there is no such thing as, like, low milligram birth control. I was like, oh, okay. I was like, you guys didn't need to lie to me about that, but sure. I get it. I get the thought process behind. Basically, Jeremy, they were like, we've put you on diet birth control, so don't go having sex. And I was 14, so I didn't think to question why they would even make that. First off, what point would there be a birth control that only works half the time? Like, thinking about it now. Why would they ever make that? Also, hi Jeremy, welcome in. A Wendigo around? I do love Wendigos. They are super fun to talk about. And then on top of those 2 pills, I have my psych, which I take Lexapro and Wellibutrin. Birth control light, exactly, Addie. It didn't occur to me to think about the whole reason birth control exists is to stop people from having babies, and that it really doesn't make sense that they would ever make anything that didn't just do that. It worked! I gave Nightmare a wolf and twist instead of elk. I don't know that I understand what you mean, but I will nod in agreement like I do. Because I've learned that sometimes that's just the best thing to do. Pills? Consumed. Did I tell you when I had the appendicitis, they found fluid, so apparently I'm still having cysts, and at least one is ruptured recently? Oh boy! I only wonder... Yeah, I'm only curious how much of it I've just ignored. They are depicted with elk skulls. Oh, that's kind of cool. I did not know that. The only Wendigos I've ever seen depicted are in the that one video game where they exist. Yeah, I remember in high school we had a teacher. her name was Mrs. Bland, and she was blind, which I always found a little funny. Not that she was blind, but that her last name was one letter off from the word blind. Like I couldn't. My brain was like, haha, close to a pun, and then I'd be like, that's really fucked up. You shouldn't say that. But apparently she was walking around with a I don't think it was an appendicitis, but she had some sort of ruptured organ, and she was walking around with it for like 3 to 4 days before she was finally taken to the emergency room. And the doctors were like, what? And I just remember hearing about it because of how crazy it was. Until Dawn, yes! I've never played it, but it was one of the first games I watched somebody else play through. Very interesting game. Got you, has you guessing quite a bit on what is actually happening, which I kind of always enjoyed. I won't spoil anything else though, then, if you haven't finished it. But yeah, it's actually not uncommon for women specifically because our bodies are so good at just like ignoring pain. It's not uncommon for women to just completely not see the crazy amount of pain they're in. Okay, the whole stop. I keep wanting to go back and fix it. It doesn't matter. There's small details that nobody but me sees. It does not matter enough to go fix it. Leave it alone. The Quarries, that's the same people, right? I've never played that either. I can see myself doing some shit like that, but I'm trying to pay more attention to my body and how does this seem normal? Yeah. I think that's a a really good point. Being like, is this normal or am I just ignoring it, essentially? But that's the real fun game. Is this normal or am I ignoring it? Alright, so we finished eyebrow lines. Okay. So we can do hairlines at the same time. I like it. I'm gonna pick this dark color for the eyebrow lines. Oh, whoops. We forgot to rasterize. So all of our line layers get rasterized and then alpha lock before we color the line art. So we can just simply only color the line art. Alpha lock is our best. Aw, no, I feel that. My cat gets the same way when she wants attention. She'll be like, hey, I don't care that you're trying to sleep. It's attention time. I don't care that it's the middle of the night. It's attention time. I'm like, oh, no, it's not. Yes, it is. Oh, okay. I guess it is. You're right. My bad. That's how I ended up knowing about the appendicitis, because normally I'd ignore it, but I was like, no, I know this is a different pain than normal, and I was inspired by Brie ignoring it for like a week and being really, really bad. Yeah. If it's a pain that lasts for more than a day, and it's like not just something like my back that I'm like familiar with, I definitely would probably go get it checked out. But God, I say that, I hate going places these days. So actually getting me to go to a doctor sounds like, if it's not like the dentist, or like one of the other 2 doctors that I go to frequently, oh boy. Aww, and a brat. Good dog. Still a good dog. Okay, so then we go to mouth lines, hairlines. Pink hair lines. Rasterize, alpha lock. Brush bigger. Go. Start coloring in. Start digging in your butt dial. Digging in your butt, Quinn. And I'm worried they will be like, tell me it's the gas or anxiety. Fuck, doctors are mean to women. It's true. It's so true how dismissive they are. It's just like, brother in Christ, why? It's women doctors too. It's not even just men. I just accept I'm cooked and take Advil because I hate going to the doctor. Yeah. Where a lot of people are at, because it doesn't help when all your experiences are shit. It's crazy because it's like such a vulnerable moment when you go to see a doctor. You're in pain, something's wrong, generally speaking, you know. It's about your health, and then for the have the doctor just completely dismiss you like you're being dramatic for caring about your health is wild and happens all the time. brightest. Forgot to use that part. Alright, so we had pink. Oh. Oh, it's because it's under my eyelashes. What just happened? Going to a Navy dock is essentially knees down, clean socks, and 4 powder, knees up, Motrin, and water. Foot powder? Oh, foot powder. It's I don't know. I'm used to going to doctors, so it's not like a fear of the doctor. It's more of just like the fear of being dismissed, I guess, because I'm very sensitive to rejection and stuff. Thank you for the head pat, romanticized. I appreciate that. I get I'm very sensitive to like rejection, poorly. Yeah, so like all it takes is one bad time, and then I'm like, okay, I never want to do that again. Fear of being dismissed, feeling stupid, exactly. I'll never get over that guy that was like, oh no, just do some yoga. I'm like, brother, I've never been in this much pain in my life, and you're just like, just do some yoga. Like, oh fuck myself, bro. I hope you trip and hurt your back. Just nightmare is fine. I will do my best to remember that, but I'll be so real, I usually just end up calling people whatever the first part of their name is because it's what I see. I apologize in advance. I will do my best though, you know? I'll do my best. I'll just respond with arson. Totally valid response, actually. Totally valid. I've only learned this last year to be very assertive with my health because I'm tired of there being no answers. It's basically turned into me being my own doctor though, researching, asking for tests, asking for specialists. That's what it has to be because the fucking doctors don't care about actually helping people anymore. And you can't blame their fatigue after things like COVID where people were just treating doctors like shit the whole time. A lot of people who lived through that and worked through that have very little empathy left over now. But it's, yeah. Like people getting those larvae in their skin and doctors saying it's just a rash, giving them cream and sending them on their way. Exactly, Addie. At least I'm closer to answers than ever right now. Yes! It's a lot of fighting, but it's worth it. A lot of fighting, but it's worth it. And it's crazy how much, like, when you're a kid and it's your parent sitting there vying for you, that the doctors almost never question. You're like, oh, the kid feels bad. It's once you start getting older where they're like, no, you're faking it. It's like, what? You know the likelihood of a kid faking their pain is much higher than a grown-ass adult coming to a doctor and who's the one who's fucking paying for it, right? You realize that, right? True! Treating has a lot more money behind it, exactly. I don't know, capitalism kind of ruins everything. Once everything becomes, how do I make the most money off of this with the least amount of pressure? It becomes very quickly easy to forget the human aspect of this. I know, I'm an alien, that's ironic. It's true. Humanity. Me, my chest hurt, doctor, but does it? Does it really? Like, no, bitch, I just thought it would be fun to make my insurance charge me money. Like, what do you mean? Like, what the fuck do you mean? Pisses me off. But, you know, that is life. Such is life. You can only get so pissed before it's just like, okay, we just have to accept that. I almost want to add these little things to my real lashes on my phone, but the way the rigging is on the eyelashes, I think not like a fun kind. Like a bad kind. For now, we'll just do it like this on here. And the bottom lashes I have.
I like to go out. I like to party. I like to get wild. I like to party. I like to go out. I like to party. I like to get wild. I like to party.
Ow! Welcome in! I wanted to thank you for helping me get my crops in the server. I saw that the other night. Thank you. Hi, nerd. Welcome in. Good morning to both of you. I hope you're doing well today. On this lovely Tuesday, isn't it? Thank you for the follow. I like to party. Had a late breakfast, nice. And oh, thank you for the Prime sub, Al. I'll call you Apple here probably. Vanessa. It's your girl. Thank you for the brand new Prime sub. Look at you. I appreciate that. I appreciate you bringing your Prime over here. So sweet. So sweet. You guys are all so sweet. I was bragging to my mom this morning about you guys being all sweetheart. Nerd, thank you for contributing to science. I appreciate it. How you guys are all just like really awesome people, and I feel very lucky to have been able to curate a space like this. One of us, exactly. I'm so mad that they changed and certainly current subbers can't get the discount anymore. Emote? I didn't know there was a subathon emote or September emote. That's the emote instead of September.
Are you
guys fucking?
No.
Are you serious? Right in front of my salad? You guys are fucking gross. Thank you for the salad, nerd. I appreciate it. Yeah, I didn't know that they put the emo on there. The emote out there. That's funny. I do like that emote. It is pretty like me when I'm chewing something. I'm going to farm levels with you in the background. Do you need any items I should hold on to? Not that I can think of right now. Have fun farming levels. I'm about to... I think we were gonna... I don't know. I was gonna probably put up a poll to ask what you guys wanted to, if you wanted to do Dead by Daylight for an hour before we did Minecraft, or if we should just switch to Minecraft after we're done with this. I'll have you guys vote closer to that time. You know? And I appreciate you leaving me up in the background. The other day, my mom was like, what do your viewers do? Like, what do your viewers do where they can watch you at this time of day? And I'm like, well, most of them are working. Hello? Why did we get a hype train? It is cute. You're cute. Thank you for the hype train. I think I'm missing what triggered it. Unless somebody did something and then like didn't send the alert through, in which case, thank you. I appreciate you still. It's 7 p.m. for you. Is it really? Okay, yeah. So I guess other parts of the world. That's one thing I told her. I was like, well, some people are in other parts of the world where this is like dinner time for them, so it kind of works out. Or like evening. And then other people are just lurking while they work or work from home, stuff like that. Oh, thank you for the combo. I appreciate it. Look at those cute bits. Thank you, Ducky, for the combo. Look at the dino dancing. Thank you for the dino dancing dono combo. Oh man, it's the combo, not Dombo. Thank you for the dino dancing Dombo. Can I put a new ticket in to change combo to Dombo if the dinosaur is involved? It is no longer a combo, it is a Dombo. A dino combo. A Dombo. Dombo. A Dombo! Dombo dance! I don't know why it sounds... It's like just funny enough to be kind of stupid. It's just funny enough to be kind of stupid. But like, funny. Hi, Cinna! Welcome in! Dombo dance! Dombo dance party! You know what it reminds me of? Domo! Thank you for the combo! Level 1 combo. I appreciate that. I love you. I've been doing good, Cinna. Thank you. I did not take a nap before stream. I got coffee today because I recorded something that I'm not spoiling. I will not spoil this surprise. You guys are getting a surprise. in about maybe before the end of the year. But I won't spoil it. I won't spoil it. I won't. Hello, beautiful and bright person I saw scrolling the art category. Hi, silly goose who loves cats. I also love cats, and I'm pretty silly myself, so I think you'll fit right in. Welcome in, welcome in. That's my first time trying out that new button. Yeah, they told me that I would have access to this new combo thing. All I see are just cute emotes, though. Trill GFE. No, actually, the funniest part, you guys did unlock roleplay video ASMR, except for it's non-romantic. I won't tell you what it is, because I have it all planned out. That'll actually be the next video. Hi, Grime! It's so good to see you in the stream! Nice! Welcome in, it's happy to see you. It'll be some sort of ASMR roleplay, but it won't be romantic. Your model is great. Hi. Aw, thank you, silly. This is a pre-made model, actually. Pardon the stuff on screen here. This is actually a customizable model that I went and edited all the textures for. Give a little display. Ooh, ooh. A level 5 paladin willing to smite you. I got tattoos. We got tatted. Fun fact, not the text, but the designs, the images are real tattoos on my arms in real life, but I couldn't put them on the model's legs. I mean, on the model's arms, because they're mirror images of each other. But yeah, super fun. Didn't know you had tattoos. In real life, I actually have 4 tattoos, and I want to get more. They're just expensive. And I actually have to go outside to get them done. Interestingly enough, as I've gotten older, that has become a harder task. But I used to go out all the time, you know? Didn't know you had to. Yeah, the colors are so beautiful. Everything's so bright. It makes my brain happy. Thank you. It makes my brain happy too. Can't be a VTuber without having pigeon toes. Very true, Warrior Womp. Pigeon toes and Disney knees. The Disney knees is like some of my favorite joke, like, I don't know, meme thing about Disney singers, because once you know what it is, you can never not see it. Where it's like their knees bend together and they look like they're like falling. You need a mobile tattoo artist, kind of like a mobile pet groomer. Oh, I bet you those exist. That sounds awesome. Just have them over. Thank you for the follow, I appreciate it. Have them over, like you can treat them, put on a movie or something. That sounds cool. I have a homunculus symbol from, oh nice! That's awesome, Alp. Huge love Full Metal Alchemist Brotherhood. Full Metal Alchemist, original, we just won't talk about it. Thank you guys for the hype train, by the way. I appreciate that. The blob being a little blob on your desk brings me joy. Yeah, that's Bob the Blob. He's chill. And a Metroid half sleeve Addy. That's cool. I love tattoos, man. They're so fun to get and look at and talk about or have. Disney knees, new knowledge unlocked. Yes, yes, if you guys don't know what that is. You have no tattoos yet. Want some though, but I did promise myself not to get any before 20. As soon as I turned 18. I got one. I made my mom get me one for my birthday, and I got a little kitty cat to make sure that it was something I wanted to do more of. And then I was like, yes, I see why people are addicted to this now. The longest I've sat for a tattoo was, I think 4 hours. And the guy was like, do you want a break? And I'm like, no, I'm okay. And he's like, okay, well, I want a break to smoke, but you're a trooper. And I was like, why didn't you just say that? He's like, well, usually people want a break. I was like, sorry, yeah, go ahead. I also love Bob the Blob. Bob the Blob is pretty cool. I'm glad you guys are a fan. I mean, the OG was just wandering around an endless pit of story ideas. Yeah, pretty much. Once they ran out of, like, actual story, they were just like, what if this, and what if that, and what if alternate dimension that is London? Which I was like, what? London? Okay. Sure. Why not? Or some, I don't know, maybe not London, but some old something. Old-timey place. I think it was London. It could have been America, I guess. Can't do that while living with my parents. Fair enough. Getting tattoos hurt, but so does not being cool as fuck. Exactly. Being wicked. Hi, I'm Fruitier. I'm missing context. We're talking about tattoos? Specifically? And varying other topics. But welcome in. That's what they get for not letting the woman finish. But yeah. The author, I mean. Yeah. No, I agree. It was my first experience with bad filler. I don't fit in. I'm naked skin. It's okay. I haven't gotten a tattoo in a hot minute. Money, time, a bunch of other things. I also have a really bad skin picking habit. I've always had this, but it's gotten so much worse that the last tattoo I got didn't even fucking heal properly on some of the pieces because I was like picking in my sleeve. And so I was like, okay, until I get over this skin picking issue, I'm not gonna spend money on a huge tattoo piece if I'm gonna just ruin it before it even heals. So I kind of put a pause, and then a bunch of other stuff happened. So far. It's okay though. Nothing wrong with not having tats. I do pick. I'm a skin picker. I'm a skin picker warrior. I don't know if I said hi warrior, by the way. Welcome in. For now, spooky noise. Ooh. Yeah, it's very addicting. They're very much like you get your first one and then like a few days later you're like, so again? So again? Okay, I think that's fine on these. Let's duplicate this layer. Rasterize it. Filter, lower the opacity. Original, just a smidge. Merge or layer below. Nice. The eyes are vibrant. Just a little bit. I'm loving it. She's very ragey. She's very angy. Is the music louder than me again? Oh, you know why? It's because I was talking away from my mic. I'm sorry about that. I was moving in front of it. That's on me. I just be scratching everything, but I'll survive a tattoo, hopefully. Nowadays, there's actually like these really nice covers that you can put over your tattoo until they're fully healed that I would probably look into for myself, you know? It was pretty okay. Okay. Vegvisir. I don't know what that is. What is that? I already have 5 or so tattoos. I want so fear. I won't be stopping once I start unless they get me broke. Exactly. Plastic foil is what you mean. Yeah. It's not. Yeah, it's not like saran wrap, but it's like something. It's called second skin, I think. I could be wrong. I could be thinking of something, but yeah, it's a really neat concept. Cooking paper. Back to work. Enjoy the rest of your stream. Thank you, Addie. Hope you have a good rest of your day. Thank you for hanging out with us. Okay, while we get to the next part of our day, before you guys have to go into an ad break, let's put up a poll so you guys can tell me what you guys would like to do. I don't know why I removed the poll feature. What do? Dead by Daylight. Then Minecraft? Or just Minecraft? Except for Minecraft got cut off. And you guys can use your channel points to vote for whatever you want more. So feel free to do that. Is the Nordic compass originates from Iceland and is for finding your way in rough weather. It's a symbolic rune. Like, I like that. That's real cool and like fancy. I like it. Already we have 2 just to go straight to Minecraft, and I love 3 for fine. I think we're going straight to Minecraft. Relatively, I've had to turn my TV up as you're quiet on YouTube. You got levels to push it up quite a bit. Yeah, I'm okay. So on my OBS, my little mic bar goes into like the yellow thing when I'm talking like this. And this is when I'm facing my mic directly. But when I turn my head like this, sometimes it goes down a bit. And it's crazy the difference, because then when I lower my voice a bit like this, or if I'm just kind of mumbling, then you can barely hear what I'm saying at all compared to whatever else is going on. And it's crazy, because it's really just like, it is truly my microphone positioning that is making it really hard to keep my audio levels consistent, because I just moved my setup and I'm still trying to figure it out, because when I'm not streaming, I just completely move. Do you use a dynamic mic? That is a good question. Also, hi Womp. That's a great question. I have no idea. Wait, with you being an alien, does that mean you're from the end in Minecraft? No, not the end, just Pluto. but I do know the end. I've been there. In our other community server that we had previously. Okay. We have an ad break for Twitch. And she would be from the Twilight Forest. Aw. And I'm gonna go to the just chatting scene. Everybody say bye, Bob the Blob. Bye, Art. We're gonna get rid of my drawing table. Then I'm gonna save this. And stuff. Here we go. That would fit way better. But yeah, this is Cock the Roach. If you liked Bob the Blob, I'm sure you'll be a big fan of Cock the Roach. He's a pretty cool guy. What can we say? Alright, it does seem like Minecraft is gonna be winning, which is awesome. I'm gonna go ahead and do the ad break on Twitch while switching over the YouTube stream. I love Cock. Wait a second. I don't want to put his name in my mouth. Both amazing responses. Okay, I'll set the game to Minecraft. We're gonna be right back, Twitch. Go potty, get a snack, and I'll see you in 3 minutes. Promise it's nothing personal. It's just the best way to make sure we don't have ads for anybody for the next hour. Thank you guys for participating in the poll. We'll be right back. In YouTube, I will also be right back in a different stream for Minecraft. ERB.